was a tale of long ago. The land was full of dragons, so when they were big and men did run, being on fire was not much fun. The villagers were a buffet, like stomachs groaned and moaned away. All you can eat and then some more. When beasts got full and left us alone, scatter, flee, and escape, to live to fight another day. Run, run, don't be slow, or be like a flaming marshmallow. Dragons never...
Welcome back to the Stoner Degree, guys. Today we're doing a skewered honey walnut shrimp. So let's get started. So I have made a honey walnut shrimp before in another video. Links will be left in the description so you guys can see that. And now we're going to get on to the ingredients and the materials that we make this honey walnut shrimp for. So as you guys can see, we have all these ingredients out in front of us. I'm going to go over what we have. So first off, you can't make honey walnut shrimp without some shrimp. Like I said, we got the skewered ones. We got seasoned flour with a little bit of cayenne black pepper and salt, coconut oil, bok choy, eggs with a little bit of milk, and for the walnut part, I'm actually going to be using it alongside with the flour to use as the breading instead of just crumbling it up on top. And then we have bean sprouts, and then we have the honey walnut sauce. Materials also include a large metal pan with tin foil on it, a spatula, and a brush to put on what we're going to be using for this video. So as you can see, I have the bok choy laying out, and I'm going to use a knife to cut off the white part so that we could use the actual leaf for later for presentation purposes only. Now that we have those, throw those in there, grab a plate, take the leaf, lay it down, and make sure that everything looks nice and neat. Take some rice and kind of place that on there. Remember always to wash things, guys. Now, putting everything aside, we're going to work on the shrimp next. So now we're going to be working on the shrimp, the skewered shrimp, and we're going to start breading them. As you remember, we have the flour, the ground up walnuts, eggs, and the coconut oil. Like in the air fried chicken video, we're gonna air fry this shrimp. I did not have enough oil, so right now we're gonna add this oil into the microwave and make sure that it's nice and tightly wrapped. Well, not really tight. You want the saran wrap to be kind of loose when you're putting it on. As you can see, kind of loose. Not too tight around the edges. That's so you don't have a huge bubble trying to explode and all the oil getting everywhere. You want a little bit of a less firm feel so that the plastic doesn't rip off, the stuff gets all over, and it just makes a huge mess. But still, put the saran wrap on for protection from making your microwave dirty. I put it in my microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds, but now we're going to start breading. Pan out. You have your 2 clean hands. If you have gloves, use them. I'm checking if I do so I can use them, which apparently I don't. So we're just going to need to get our hands a little wet. And that's so when you go to start breading, the batter doesn't stay all over your hands. So I'm going to go flour first. And just remember, guys, this is an experiment. We're not actually trying to do this to see. We're doing this so we can see if it's going to be successful or not. If not, we're not going to do it again. I hope it turns out well. So, first, done with that, I shook off the excess. And now we're going to take the egg and kind of just ladle that on there. And now we take some of this and just damn. That's actually already looking good to eat. Too bad it's raw. Real quickly, go grab that oil. And as you can tell, it's really perfectly melted. We want that. That's great. Oops. Little mishap there, guys. Now that you guys kind of get the process of how this goes, I'm just going to finish up the rest and we'll get back to you guys in 2 seconds. So now that we have all these done, I'm going to take this brush and the coconut oil that we microwaved just a few minutes ago and spread it on the shrimp. You don't want too much. It's just so that we could air fry it, guys. You just want a little bit all over these. You don't need too much, but still it's good to add it for when you're going to be baking it right before. Okay. Now we're going to take this and put it in the oven at 400 degrees. And now we just let it bake, guys, for about 15 to 20 minutes. So the shrimp should be halfway done, and now all we have to do is pull it out and flip it with this spatula. I'm going to pull it out like so. And wow. Look at those guys. Flip. 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 And flip. So we're just going to let these bake off a little bit now. And we should be done in another 10 or 15 minutes. Right now I think the shrimp is done. We're going to pull it out and check on it. Look at that golden brown shrimp. Nothing, and I say nothing, beats this dish right here. Let's start plating. So as you can see, we have everything ready to pair. I'm going to start preparing this. I took the honey walnut shrimp sauce and I warmed it up. Right now, since it's been sitting, it's congealed on the top. But we're going to just take a fork and mix it around. Always remember, if it starts congealing, then it's not going to taste that good when you put it on top. You want it to be liquidy. There we go. And now, we try to take off the shrimp. Look at that shrimp. Start plating it. And now that we have all of that great shrimp, we take some of this. One more scoop. Don't waste any of that delicious sauce. That is a honey walnut shrimp created for a king almost. Let's try it out. Now that we have this amazing looking shrimp, we're gonna try it. The shrimp is juicy and crunchy on the outside. The sauce is really pairing well with this shrimp. I'm really enjoying it. It has this sort of crunch that you would not expect in a regular shrimp, but I gotta say, this is one of the best dishes I've made on this channel yet. Guys, thank you for watching. Please follow us on Facebook, subscribe, and like this video.
Dragons never joined a pack, just solitary, that's a fact. Good thing for us or we'd all be snacks. An army of dragons would surely win. Companies of noblemen it took to slay a hydra then, but they were so huge and powerful.